Today we are back with a landscaping series on the Nebraska Lands USA map. The job for today will be to build a granite patio. We'll be heading over to the shop in our 2020 Ford F350. Today we will be using the 04 Power Stroke dump truck along with the Bobcat S590 and a few attachments. It's a short drive over to the shop this morning. We'll get loaded up and we'll head on out. This is somewhat of a pretty big patio here for us today. It's a 15 by 20 foot with a few extra little areas here and there for the homeowner. Let's first get the dump truck warmed up here since it has been a bit cold the last few days and we haven't been running it. Now we will be taking the Bobcat S590 with the bucket with the teeth along with the pallet fork, and we are bringing with us the plate compactor, which will be perfect. We do need to have a nice solid ground for the granite slabs. I'm excited to be back here doing jobs here with a landscaping series. The goal is to continue to do these, and more than likely within the next month and a half, we will be moving to a new map as well, which is pretty exciting. So if you do have any cool map ideas, let me know. This 04 dump truck is probably one of my favorite dump trucks here in the game. I just really do like it. It's a great truck and it just works. We'll just drop the bucket there for a moment and let's get to the pallet fork here now. We will be just using this to lift just because we can't really lift this plate compactor by hand. Now we will be removing all of the dirt, making a solid base, putting gravel and then the slab. And for the gravel, we are actually just going to be doing the landscape feature for that. I would like to put gravel, but it won't really work trying to put a placeable on top of material. I do strive here for the realism, for the roleplay, but sometimes it is just tricky with it being a game. Now this is the first time we are actually bringing the Bobcat out in quite a long time. First time on this trailer as well, and so far so good. Wow, that's awesome. Perfect. We'll get it strapped down here, but let's close up the shop first. We'll put a strap here on the back, a few on the front, and let's see, oh yeah, we can put a few straps there, and that's pretty much good. More than likely we will haul around 1 or 2 trucks of material away, since we will be going down 5 to 6 inches to have a nice solid base to prevent the granite slabs from moving. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day so far. Let me know how it is down below. My day's been so far so good, and hope everyone is having a great school year as well to those that are in school. And we are coming up here on the customer's house, just over here to the right hand side. Now, like I did touch upon, I have been looking into getting ourselves a brand new map. I really like changing maps up every few months with all the different series, and that's the goal here with the landscaping, is to get one that has a nice town and a kind of farm town style. But let's get these skid steer warmed back up, and then let's take a quick walk around. We have actually done quite a few jobs here for this customer, which is good to be returning. We'll be removing all of this dirt here. It's a lot of topsoil that's not a strong base, and these slabs will go from all the way over here from this door all the way over to this one here. Now we will be trying to get as close as we can to this, but we will also have to see there. So I think the first thing is to just remove all of the dirt that's here. And that is one of the biggest reasons why I decided to bring the bucket with the teeth. Now we do have to kind of unstrap it. We'll get everything unstrapped now so we don't have to kind of re-hop in the trailer to get that done. Perfect. Let's see how we can do. I'm not sure how many bucket loads this will be. Oh yeah, this is going to be a lot of material. More than likely, I will fill up this truck. And that's another thing I've been looking for is a rack body dump truck. I might look into converting the ones that I had back in 17 because the rack bodies will be very helpful for just hauling away a lot more material as well. I really do prefer an Xbox controller here for these videos. It really does help out, and it's just awesome. So I do actually want to run the play compactor over this ground before we also put down the gravel. That way it's compacted before and after the gravel's down. If we do not take that little bit of extra time, we could run the risk of the ground settling and cracking the slabs, and that won't be good for the customer. The teeth are doing a pretty good job at scraping it up. Now, I'm not trying to disturb too much of the ground or else we might have settling problems with the teeth. Are just great, and I actually would prefer the buckets where we could actually take the teeth off right at the job site with a few wrenches, which are pretty neat. This skid steer is such a high reach. We don't really need to go all the way up, but it does the job as well. Now, previously here with the landscaping series, I actually did do some videos going out and giving quotes for jobs, and I think I might throw a few extra videos like that in. I think that'll be awesome. Now, I do have the strobe lights going here on the truck just because we are on the side of the road along with the hazard lights, just for the realism. I have noticed where I am from that some of the trucks actually do have strobe lights, even on some of the enclosed trailers, which is neat, and it just grabs the attention as you're going by. Two or three more buckets here should be all we really need to remove here. Now, we are charging by the truckload for removal. More than likely, we will just be transporting the soil back over to our shop. That way we could use it for fill at a future job site. Over the next few weeks, we will be back with American Truck Simulator and GTA 5. I actually have already been posting some GTA 5 videos. I have recorded quite a lot of them, and I cannot wait to release them to all of you. I really have been enjoying that game, from all this cool sport cars, trucks, and things that we could do in that game that are pretty realistic as well. And we will be back doing some hauls in ATS, which should be a lot of fun, and just more daily farming simulator videos to come with the construction. We'll be back here on the channel. A lot's coming up here. I can't wait for that. You guys have been requesting that as well. But now it's time to get the play compactor. Let's first kind of compact the dirt, just making sure everything's good before we lay down the gravel. Now, one of the problems I have noticed about the Nebraska lands is that it does not work with any of the building materials like gravel, dirt, things like that. So that's also a problem that I will have to look into fixing very soon. Let's get those folded up, and then they should be able to just power fold back. Perfect. We'll lift this into position, and we'll just kind of move it back on the trailer with a power fork. A lot of weight on the front end, definitely can feel, but and let's see, almost have it off. Perfect, we got it off here. It did take a try or two, but let's get it turned on, and we should be able to run this. Oh yeah, it's just kind of running back and forth here. It will be tricky to do, but that is just so cool. Trying to be as realistic as possible here with these videos. Now this is doing a really good job here at plate compacting, which is what we needed to have a nice compact area for the gravel. Perfect. This is awesome that it's fully working. Sometimes these little mods that I do on the side do not sometimes work, but there we go. Let's put down the gravel. Let's lay down the gravel about 4 to 5 inches in depth. We'll do a little bit wider than what we need, and then we'll just kind of throw a little bit of topsoil and grass seed on top, and we should be good to go. Oh yeah, this Patio Granite is the stone they chose. Pretty expensive to do granite, but it definitely will last. And I was going to offer patio pavers, but they decided granite. Let's get the play compactor run really quickly over, and let's kind of do the slabs. Now let me know down below in the comments, guys, what other types of landscaping videos would you like me to do? I definitely want to get into more hardscapes, just like patio paver blocks, retaining walls, things like that, even some custom driveways, cool things that I really want to get into. Perfect. This thing's doing a really good job. It is pretty loud. I am using headphones here to kind of help that. And let's kind of put this back here on the pallet fork. Move the skid steer out of the way and get those blocks placed. Why don't we actually kind of put the skid steer back up on the trailer with the bucket, and then we'll get those. Perfect. Job was pretty easy job, even though it was big. There were quite a lot of steps to it, but I didn't really see any areas where we were going to kind of run into any troubles. Now, my plan this summer is to do a multiplayer role-play server for landscaping. I think that would be a ton of fun to do with you guys. And we climb up the ramp. Finally got the traction. Wheels were spinning there for a few moments. Perfect. Let's get these stones placed here and call it a day. And here we go. So these are pretty expensive stones to buy here, but the customers did choose it, so we'll put one there, and we'll just kind of get placing them. Oh yeah, this will look really nice when we're done. And we we do have this last little patch over here. Now this one will be a little bit different. Since this is kind of where the kitchen is, it will be just a little bit of a wider walkway. And there you guys have it, the granite slabs are in place. This was a very expensive job, but it is complete and this thing looks awesome here. So great job by us. We were able to remove all the necessary dirt, put down the gravel, make sure everything was compacted. I hope you guys enjoyed today's landscaping project here on the Nebraska Lanes USA map. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one and subscribe for more.